My name is Maaya. I am a second seat trainee at A&O. I live just outside of Reading with my family, and I went to Warwick University where I studied law and sociology, and then came on and joined A&O. Definitely the person in my family that I'm closest to is my mum, and it's been very handy that she's also a lawyer. Having just started my career as a lawyer, she's a great support system. I have discussed how it is for a woman to be in law with my mum quite a lot, actually. She did try to dissuade me from going into law because of that very reason. I think she had quite a hard time when she was training to be a solicitor. I think it is much better nowadays, but there is still a long way to go. So at A&O, there are a number of offshoots of the race and ethnicity group in London, some of which are SEAL, BLAG, and most recently SARG, which I'm part of. So the South Asian Affinity Group, or SARG for short, primarily is to build a community and a network for individuals of South Asian heritage and those that might have a connection to South Asian heritage. And it's really there to provide that community so that we can continue to foster a very inclusive network at A&O and celebrate South Asian culture. Those groups are really important to lawyers at all levels of the firm, but particularly when you are starting out in your career, because as a young lawyer, you want to see people who look like you, who represent you at the different levels of the firm, and you want to feel like your cultures are represented and also celebrated. I think the advice that I would give to young female aspiring lawyers in particular is there is most definitely a space for you, and the space is becoming even greater. There are many very powerful female leaders in law and many initiatives to support you if you want to enter the legal profession. People used to tell me that I might not make a good lawyer, or question whether I would make a good lawyer, because I don't tend to be the loudest in the room. But actually, I think what I've learned so far is you don't need to be like that, and there are many lawyers who are very successful and aren't like that, and you can definitely have a more reserved and quiet power and be just as successful a lawyer. There is definitely kind of a power in being a young female lawyer, and there are the resources there to support you if that's the path you choose to take.